So hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mel's Gaming here with another The Hunter Call of the Wild video. Now in this video we are going to get to take a very special trophy. Finally, for Great One Fallow number 15, we finally have a Fabled Silver. My absolute favourite fur type for the Great One Fallow. Took 15 Great Ones to actually get this fur to show up. But finally, we have a Fabled Silver, and he is absolutely gorgeous. He's got the spoon rack, and he's got a huge estimate, going 284 to 292. 284 as a minimum estimate is absolutely just massive, so I was pretty sure this guy was going to be by far my biggest Great One Fallow as well as finally having my favourite fur, which is just so cool. Now, I do just quickly want to say I am so sorry for lack of videos at the moment. I am still unwell. Basically, when I recorded the last video, which was the super rare melanistic diamond whitetail, I should have been in hospital. But me being me, didn't want to go to hospital and then ended up being sent to hospital not long after that. But finally, when I got home, I did end up going to grind fallow, and literally after three or four runs of just grinding fallow, just doing what I've always been doing, this guy spawned. And it was so funny because I was actually talking in the Fabled Ones chat in the official Hunter Discord about what I was doing with my fallow grind, saying, yeah, I still feel really rough. Obviously, you know, I've just got back from hospital, I think the day before, and I just was still feeling really sick. So I thought I'll just do something easy, and you know, grinding fallow, just going on my route and just killing fallow is a pretty nice easy thing to do at this point. So I said I would do that, and I was joking about what we would call this deer, you know, after me being sick, if he actually spawned. And then literally as I was talking about it, I turn up at this zone and he had actually spawned, which it was just insane for that to happen. And I said being sick must be my good luck charm to get my coolest super rare by far, and then finally to have my dream Great One Fallow show up. And I always said I really wanted a silver fur type with the Irish elk rack, but just seeing this guy made me realise that my dream Great One Fallow was just a silver, because this guy is so stunning. I mean, what an incredibly beautiful deer. He is so pretty. Like, I couldn't get over when I spotted him here that he was actually here. I had to really just take some time and just be like, finally it's happened. 15. This is number 15 for Great One Fallow before this fur actually spawned, which is just wild. But with this, it means that similar to the moose, I have every fur and rack for Great One Fallow. So for me, this is a huge accomplishment personally, you know, having the full collection of all the furs and all the racks, but also, you know, finally getting this fur. It was really personal at this point, you know, to get so many and just not get my favourite fur of all of the different furs that they have. So it just is a huge personal achievement for me, and I'm really glad that this guy actually finally showed up. And if I'm also not sounding like super hyper in this video, it's because I am still sick, and I don't know how frequent videos are going to be for the time being. I am still really not very well, but I really wanted to try and get this video out today because I've been sitting on the footage now for a little while, and I just wanted to just try and take the opportunity. And I hope that the voice-over and stuff doesn't sound weird because I'm recording it in a little bit of a different way just to try and be a little bit more comfortable while I record this. But yeah, just what a gorgeous deer. I mean, he is so incredibly beautiful. The dark back legs with the white little spots and then the silver fur is just so pretty. And the spoon rack being that dark colour matches this fur so well. But I decided, with him stood here nice and broadside and nice and close, it was a good chance to take a very nice shot at him. I didn't want to do anything risky. I wasn't messing about with this. I just wanted to make sure that we got this guy on the ground. So as he lifted his head up from drinking there, we drop him with the M1. And that brings to a close all of my Great One Fallow deer grinding. We have had such a journey on this grind. This has been the end goal for me, and finally we have him. A Fabled Silver Great One Fallow, and he scores 285.03, which makes him by far my biggest Great One Fallow, and actually one of the bigger Great One Fallow I've ever seen posted, which is really cool. I have, I think, seen a couple of bigger ones, but he's really up there in terms of size as well, which is just incredible. For this to be my final one of all of the Great One Fallow that I'm ever going to grind for is insane. You know, obviously if I see one in multiplayer or something wild like I have with a Great One Whitetail once, then obviously I'd end up shooting it, but I'm not going to grind for any more Great One Fallow. This is it for me. This is the pinnacle of the Great One Fallow. This is the one that I wanted, and it brings to a close an insane process. You know, we've shot 4 super rares, 4 piebald diamonds, and 14 other Great One Fallow in search of this beautiful fabled silver. And I am both relieved and just beyond ecstatic that it happened. When I saw him stood there and I saw that it was the fabled silver fur, like, there was just no questioning what fur it was. He was stood face on and I could see the sort of white patches on the cheeks. And I knew that that was the fabled silver because they have that beautiful sort of white marking on the side of the face, sort of where the cheeks are. And that was the thing I saw, and the white patch on the neck. And I was like, that's the silver. That's it. I'm done. That's it. It's over. And I literally, as soon as I finished recording this footage, I went and I tore down my Fallow setup. I'm never going to grind for Fallow again, unless somehow they update Fallow and they give them new Great One variations or something like that, then I'd probably grind. But for now, I've got no interest in grinding for any more Great One Fallow or super rare Fallow or anything like that. I'm super happy with the results of this grind, you know, as long as it's been for this particular buck. And honestly, I'm just thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. It's been a journey, and I'm so pleased that we finally have the animal that we've been after this entire time. He is absolutely stunning. I am so pleased to actually have him in my trophy lodge now. He's by far, of all of the ones I've shot, he's my favourite. I just absolutely love this fur, and seeing it in person was just so incredible, and it just made me love it even more than I already did. So yeah, he's an incredible deer and just an insane one. And for him to, like I said, to have such an incredibly high score, to be my biggest of all of the Great One Fallow I've shot, as the last one that I'm actually going to grind for, I think that's a really fitting end. What an incredible buck. I'm so happy. But that is going to be it for this video, so thank you so much for watching and for all your support as always. Thank you all for all your well wishes as well. I do really appreciate all of it. Like I said earlier, I don't know what's going to be happening with uploads at the minute. I'm going to try and get this one out today, but I don't know when other videos and stuff are going to be happening. It's just going to be as and when, you know, and when I feel up to doing it at the minute. I am still playing the game when I'm actually able to stay upright, and I'm actually, you know, sitting and doing different things. But yeah, so I'm collecting footage, just not actually recording videos and recording the audio. But we'll get round to that, and I'm going to have plenty of videos to put out when I'm feeling better. But that is going to be it for this one. So thank you so much for watching and for all your support as always. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.